The Amazing Home Tour is a series here with Malik Wilson featuring some of St. Louis's standout homes, whether it is luxurious or even a home that tells a story. Today's home being featured is a mix of the two, and Malik is joining us live to take us inside. Oh, Malik, I'm excited about this one.
Very exciting. And yes, keep the paint out of houses like this one and all the other houses. But the Magic Chef Mansion is one of the oldest homes standing here in St. Louis. And like most things here in the Lou, this home holds rich history, literally. This nearly 12,000 square foot estate, yes, 12,000 square feet, was once home to Charles Stockstrom, the founder of the world-renowned Quick Meal and Magic Chef Stove Company. Now, over 100 years later, the home is owned to Shelby Donahoe, who takes us inside the walls of historic luxury. You guys have got to check this out. Show Me St. Louis, and if you don't mind, just telling us a little history about this home.
Okay, it was built in 1908 for Charles Stockstrom, who was the founder of the American Stove Company, and the first line of stove was Quick Meal, and then they came out with Magic Chef in the late 20s. Okay. So he had 4 kids, he was married, and he died in the 30s. His daughter took over. And she died in 1990 at age 94, and I got the house then, so I'm actually the second owner.
Awesome, and I was going to ask that question. You know, how did you come upon this home?
It was on the market.
Okay.
And I lived right kind of behind it on Longfellow in the neighborhood. Okay. And I'd drive by it all the time, and it was very overgrown and very dirty from when they heated with coal, but the architecture was so striking. I fell in love with it. How
big is this home?
It's close to 12,000 square feet.
Holy cow.
It has a carriage house. So that doesn't count the basement, which has a bowling alley in it.
So that
makes it a little bigger.
Right, you know. So
nice.
With these tours, you know, what are people seeing? And are you playing as a tour guide, or do you have people come in?
I have docents help out on the tour. Okay. Usually it's neighbors, and whatever money we make, I give the neighborhood part of the proceeds, and then I use the rest of it to pay taxes and insurance. Right. So people can come in, it's self-guided. They see the first floor, the second, and the basement bowling alley.
Gotcha. I was reading somewhere where a lot of the furniture was sold, I think.
All of it.
All of it was sold?
And the chandeliers.
Wow.
I got them back.
Okay, so talk to us about that.
So they sold the contents of the house at Selkirk's auction back in 1990. I went to it, it was a week long. I didn't know I was going to get the house. I watched everything sell. Then I got the house and it was empty. And they sold the chandelier and most of the ones on the first floor. But I did get them back, so most of the lighting's original. Wow. So most of the furniture is not original, like this couch is not original. It's old, but I bought things since. Right. So.
And yeah, I think the ultimate question is, you know, how much does all this cost? How much did you buy the home for?
$400,000 in 1990.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow. It's probably definitely went up now. And
I hope so.
Right. That's the only hope, but you guys can check out all the information right there on your screen. You can also take a tour of the Magic Chef Mansion this weekend for yourself on Saturday, September 3rd from 2 to 5 p.m. You want to get through the doors and check that out. Also, if you have a home you'd like to see featured, shoot me an email right there at mwilson2@ksdk.com.
Oh my goodness, Malik, so cool. Now, I saw you mentioned Shelly, the owner of the home. She bought the property for $400,000. Yeah. That was back in the 90s. So I feel like I'm curious to know, how much was this home actually in 1908?
So check this out. In 1908, the home was $49,500. Right on the dot. Now it's a multi-million-dollar home.
Oh my goodness, that is exceptional. I loved that. That was very, very cool. Malik, as someone who loves antiques, I was on the edge of my seat. Very cool. Well, hopefully you get some cool recommendations coming soon as well.